My sister catfished her baby daddy to sue for child support.
Hell no. Come on, wait. To the no. Come on.
We love it. My sister M, 31 female, was the youngest sibling before I was born, 21 female, and was one of two daughters that had kids in the family. M had her son Jay, 8 male, just a couple months after turning 24, and our other sisters gave her a lot of shit for it, not just because they thought she was too young, even though one of them had a baby at 16, but because the man she was with at the time was awful. Why were they giving her shit about this man being awful? Somebody tell me. M met her baby daddy in 34M when dating apps were first beginning, when dating apps were first becoming a big thing. At first, it seemed like this was her dream man. They were both outdoorsy and had lots in common. She knew he had 2 kids from a previous marriage but didn't mind. But after a while, he started to show his true colors. He'd manipulate her, isolate her, verbally abuse her, lock her out of the house in the cold. They'd break up, she'd leave, he'd say he'd change, they'd get back together, and the cycle would start over. Eventually, she left for good after finding out he was still married and had 2 other women on the side, while she was just a couple weeks postpartum. I just be wondering how people find the time to cheat so aggressively. Like, ever since, N is as close to a deadbeat dad that you can get. He picks and chooses when he wants to see his son, Jay, harasses my sister over text when he feels so inclined, and has managed to elude her attempts at hitting him with child support, switching jobs quickly and lying about his whereabouts, etc. This has been going on for as long as my nephew has been alive. Last night, I went out for a drink after dinner with her, and she told me that while she was out of town for her best friend's wedding, and they stole a woman's photo from Google, made a fake Facebook account, and sent him a friend request. He accepted immediately. She found nude photos of a porn star and cropped out her face, and immediately got a D-pic back. They talked back and forth for a while before she said, I want to send you something sexy. You'll love it. Where can I send it to you? That stupid man gave a fake woman his address over Facebook Messenger. Stupid. With my sister on the other end. Literally the next day on the drive home, she got in contact with her attorney and provided an address to finally serve with papers. He's in for a big surprise. Edit. I see some people calling my sister a dumbass for having a kid for someone like that and telling her to close her legs. She deserved it. Here's some info for you. M was with N for almost 2 years before getting pregnant. Before her pregnancy, he'd only been the best to her. Eventually, he showed his true colors, and he had isolated her so much she was scared she had nowhere to go, and that wherever she went, he'd find her and make her believe that she had nothing without him. It was a genuine fear for her and her child's life. She spent a lot of my nephew's early years moving around because he'd always turn up on the doorstep. He should be in jail for the things he's done to her. The harassment has eased up but continued over the last 8 years. Didn't block him in case she needed evidence if he did something crazy. He should be grateful all she's doing is coming after him for child support. Let's see what the comments have to say. Beautiful. She deserves a trophy. I hope N stands for narcissistic asshole. It's amazing how gullible a lot of men can be when they think they're in with a chance of getting their D wet. Wow. Your sister is creative and brilliant. She could probably turn this talent into a marketable skill for other moms in the same circumstances. Dang. Yup. I'm crying. I love a happy ending.